G'day Year 10. Hope you had a good weekend. Today we're going to be looking at expanding binomials. Now binomial is just a fancy term for, or just means two numbers, okay, or two terms. So what this means is where we've got terms where we've got two numbers that we're multiplying by another two numbers. And we usually show that with brackets around them. We call this a binomial product because we're multiplying two numbers with two numbers. Okay, now in short, we just call them binomials. Now, the way that we're going to do this is it's like going fishing, except we need to make sure we do every combination of the two numbers in each pair of brackets. So the way we're going to remember to do that is this acronym, FOIL. We're going to first expand the first term of each brackets, then the outside terms of each brackets, then the inside terms of each brackets, and then the last terms in each brackets. Okay, so for this first example here, we have to first expand the first term in each pair of brackets. So x times x is going to equal x squared. Okay, so remember we're multiplying. There's a hidden times between the two pairs of brackets. So we're going to do the first term times the first term in both pairs of brackets, which is x squared. The next thing we've got to do is the outside ones, which is going to be x times minus 5. So remember to include the sign of the number in front of it. So x times minus 5 is minus 5x. Okay, the inside numbers is going to be positive 3 times x, which is going to be plus 3x. And then the last term in each pair of brackets is going to be plus 3 times minus 5, which is minus 15. Okay, so multiply first with first, outside with outside, inside with inside, and then last with last. Once you've done that, you just need to collect your like terms. So we get x squared minus 2x minus 15. And we've expanded our binomial product. Okay, so remember FOIL. Let's do it again. So first with first. Now, you don't have to draw those arrows or those lines. You can just do it, but write down one thing at a time. So x times x is x squared. X times minus 1 is minus x. Minus 2x is times x is minus 2x. And then minus 2 times minus 1 is positive 2. So you can see I'm doing it one step at a time, writing down each thing as I go. And you should always get 4 terms. And that way you know you've done FOIL. Okay, you've got your first, outside, inside, last. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. And you know you've expanded your binomial product correctly. Okay, now then we've got to simplify x squared minus 3x plus 2. Yippee. Okay, so it becomes 3 terms once you simplify it, but when we first expand, you should have 4. Okay, C, first with first, x squared, outside, x times 7, 7x. Minus 5 times x is minus 5x. Minus 5 times positive 7 is minus 35. Okay, so you got to make sure you get the positives and negatives correct. Look for negatives times negatives or anything like that. Then we get x squared plus 2x minus 35. Okay, simple as that. Okay, let's look at this next example. Okay, got to do first times first. Now this is going to be a bit different because we don't have just x in front. The same rule applies with FOIL. So it's going to be 2x times x, which is 2x squared. 2x times 3, which is going to be 6x. Minus 5 times x, which is minus 5x. And then minus 5 times positive 3 is minus 15. Then we collect our like terms, plus x minus 15. Okay, minus 5x, positive 5x times 2x is going to be 10x squared. 5x times 5 is going to be 25x. Minus 7 times 2x is going to be minus 14x. And then minus 7 times positive 5 is minus 35. So then we collect our like terms, 10x squared plus 11x minus 35. Okay, have a go at C yourself. See if you can work it out. Pause the video, do it, and then check your answer. Okay, let's run through it now. So 3x times 2x is 6x squared. 3x times minus 1 is minus 3x. 2 times 2x is 4x, and then 2 times minus 1 is minus 2. So we get 6x squared plus x minus 2 as our final answer. Okay, now this all seems a little sort of abstract. You might think, okay, that's how you do it algebraically, but what does it actually mean? Where does this actually come up? Now, one way we can think about this is, let's say I had a deck space that I was trying to tile, and it was a square. And I didn't. Let's say we don't know exactly how big the square is. We'll just say it's got side lengths of x. So I've got this square here, and each of the side lengths is x long. Now let's say I was to expand my deck. I was to expand it 3 meters in one direction. Okay, let's say that's 3 meters. Okay, and then I was to expand it 2 meters in the other direction. Okay, so it's a bit of a rectangle now. I'll just make this side a little bit shorter so that you get the point. Okay, now this new rectangle, okay, is essentially now a binomial product. Okay, now if we wanted to find the total area of this thing, then we could go the side length of each of these squares that we've made here. So this side is x and this side is x, so that area is x squared. This side and this side would have an area of 3x because it's 3 times x. This side and this side would have an area of 2x. And then this side and this side would have an area of 3 times 2, which is 6. So the area would be x squared plus 3x plus 2x plus 6, which equals x squared plus 5x plus 6. Okay, now if we were to just use our FOIL method, okay, so if we were just to expand x plus 3 times x plus 2, okay, first times first, x squared, and then x times 2x, and then x times 3x, and then x times 3 times 2, sorry, and we end up with the same answer because it's essentially doing the same thing mathematically. Okay, so this is just a visual way of understanding what is a binomial expansion. We can think of area because areas naturally make a product because it's length times breadth. So if we want to show a binomial product, we could use area as an example. Okay, but algebraically, that works exactly the same. All right, good luck with the work today. I'll see you later.